Ready, set. Good morning,
Set.
everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Chick Picker.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's had a good weekend and ready to hit the ground running. I don't know why you'd be running, but if I'm running, you better run too because there's something.
There's dead branches and mice chasing people
Oh
today.
my gosh. Good morning, Nishana. You're bright and early this morning. Yeah. Monday. We got some growling dogs. Growling.
Chicken.
Someone needs to choke that chicken. Oh,
Yeah.
Come on, girl.
Mhm.
Sally's like, bring it. Oh, man. What a weekend. It's been crazy.
It has been crazy.
It has been a crazy weekend.
I had a crazy weekend too.
It's just been a wild ride.
We have some stories to tell today.
Uh-oh. Oh, Nishana. She said, I've been up all night, had 6 sales. Wow. Well, that's good.
I have 5 going out today.
Wow. Look at you.
4 on eBay and 1 on Poshmark.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah, I was super happy.
All that listing. But here's the question. Can you go into the eBay room and get the stuff that you sold?
No. No, I can't.
So you're going to have to.
I can't do it, and it's probably gonna be later today, and I'm gonna have to go to the post office.
Yeah, you're going to have to get in there somehow.
Oh, he looked like he drug himself,
Oh, I don't want to know that.
or somebody else drugged him.
Yes, Tom, listing does help.
Yeah, it does.
It does an amazing thing. It brings out all the buyers, and they buy all your stuff up.
I've been listing 3 a day. Even yesterday, I got 3 up. I mean, I've been listing all week.
Yep.
Every day, 3 a day, at least.
Yep.
If not 5.
Yep.
Some days I did 5. Most days I did just 3.
That's great.
And I figure if I'm consistent with the 3, then I can switch to the 5. And then, just go up from there a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's what eBay wants.
Mm-hmm. They want the activity.
There's been people that have tested it.
They want the activity. They want you to be active in your store.
Mm-hmm.
Nashana says that was my problem. I have a cabinet that had 1 item listed in it, or from it. I had to dig my way through all my rolling bins. Thank God I put the bins on dollies. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Yep, that's a good thing. Good morning, Anissa. She says her sales are sucking. I've been listing and nothing's been happening. They put me in the corner, I think. Well,
just try to be, when you're listing, I would suggest trying to, do a little bit for a little while, like I've been doing 3, and even if you could do 5 or 10, and do it every day, and then switch to, to more if you can do more. But that's what I would suggest, being consistent.
I've been doing really well with the coupon.
Yeah.
Not extra great, but I have got sales from that.
I don't even know how to tell.
You just go on your sold listings and bring up the list, and it'll tell you what sold, how it sold. So I've got I'm looking here. So I sold 28 items this weekend,
Holy moly, sister.
and I have 3 that are with the coupon. So those are
How?
pretty good offers.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
Yeah.
Because I did sell one with a coupon. A pair of men's briefs, or a package of men's briefs.
Mm-hmm.
And I had it to where there was a 10% off sale, and then I had an extra 20% off with the coupon. And so they would get 30% off.
No,
No?
because with the coupon, they have to buy it at full price.
Oh, they can't even buy it with the sale?
No,
Oh, I did not know that.
they have to buy it.
I thought it just nullified like any offers.
Mm-mm. They can't buy it with any other sale or offer or anything like that. It can't be with anything else. It can only be full price. I'm trying to think about that. I don't know. I'll have to check on the sale. I don't know.
Okay.
That I could be wrong about that part. But I know you can't. It won't happen with the offers. Yeah. Shauna says I have my sales and every Sunday, and then start them up after midnight. I do it every day. I have a process. Right before, usually right before I start the show, I will go in. I'll end my promoted, and then I'll reset my promoted. Then I'll go in and do my sale, and I'll go in and do my coupon, and that's a every morning thing. Good morning, Mike. Yep, you walked into a well-worn conversation. Yep. Morning, Julie. Good morning, Karen.
Hi, Julie, Karen, Mike.
Yep.
Anissa said, "Is it all from eBay?" Yeah. I am actually not doing Poshmark at the moment. I haven't. I'm not going to close my store down, but I've put it on vacation mode. For I think I put it on vacation until the end of the year. For right now, if I want to go back in and change it, then I can. But I'm not doing Poshmark at the moment. I'm doing all eBay, and it's working really well.
Yeah, it really is. I'm kind of surprised that you're pretty much getting as many sales as you would if you did both.
Right. Yep.
So I'm proud of you. I think you're doing great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's all clothing. I think everything that I sold was clothing.
Yeah. I quit doing Poshmark too.
That's good. You never did Poshmark. You were sticking with it.
So I have 7 going out. That's kind of low.
It is a little bit low for you.
Kind of low. I've been doing some listing, but I think just about everything I've listed lately is long tail. I parted out an Oster vintage mixer. You know, the bowls and the grinder part and the what do you call them? The beater blades, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Size 54 jeans. Those are kind of slow sellers.
You'll find somebody and you'll sell that.
I would, Todd. I know you're against it, but I would put some promoted listings on yours.
No, I'm not against it. I've got promoted on most of my stuff.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were like, no promoted, but that's good.
No,
I'm
I
glad.
was kind of that way about a year ago, but then I kind of let y'all talk me into doing it.
Got with the program, Mike.
I do a flat 2% though. I don't do the trending or anything else.
Yeah. Mike
And
says,
I think it helps some. Hey, Mike.
Mike says, wait a minute, you talked us all into selling on Poshmark, then you abandoned us. I haven't completely left. I'm just on vacation. Just a year-long vacation.
Know what vacation means.
Yep. Go somewhere and you never come back.
Todd the flipping hustlers here.
Yeah.
There's flipping Todd.
So,
Todd, you haven't been doing many videos lately, have you? Or am I imagining things and just not getting the notifications?
wow. So today's kind of I'm trying to think positive. I'm trying to keep my mind right. But today is the 5-year anniversary of Mike dying. Been 5 years.
I'm
It's
sorry.
so weird.
Yeah.
That is so weird. It feels like it was yesterday.
It does. Totally does.
Yeah.
But I'm okay. I'm doing all right. I'm just trying to think of the good times.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
what you have to do. It's like I think is the best advice you can give somebody that lost somebody.
And talk about it. You got to talk about it. That's
Yeah.
why everybody's probably tired of me. I feel like I'm talking about Mike constantly.
No,
But-
you're not.
I feel like it's the best. It has been the best therapy for me, just to bring up thoughts and,
Things that he used to do.
memories and things that he used to do, and
Mm.
because we had a good time. We didn't do a whole lot, but when we went somewhere, anywhere, it could be Walmart, it could be the freaking grocery store down the street. I think we've had little things that have happened to us in every store that we were in.
Mhm.
And one of the best ones was where we were, they had the freezer doors, and they had biscuits, in there, and they had them all laying on the side so you could just pull it out and then they'd roll down.
Mhm.
Well, he did that and he pulled it, and the whole, all of them, all of them fell out. He did that. I was laughing. I was on the floor. I was laying on the floor because I was laughing so hard I could not control myself.
Oh my God.
Would you get up and go get someone so they can clean this up? I couldn't even function. Oh, it was
About how many cans were in that thing?
There was probably 50 cans on the floor.
50 cans.
50 cans. And they just kept coming.
Yeah.
Almost like dominoes, they just kept, it just kept triggering. It was like, oh my God. I just could not, it was the best.
Were they popping open when they hit the floor and stuff?
No, they weren't popping open.
Oh, I'm surprised.
They weren't popping open, but
That would have been
they
funny.
they just kept on going and kept on. It wouldn't stop. And he's like, I need your help. You need to go to the dang floor and help me. Go do something. Go get somebody to help me. And I couldn't even function. I was like almost paralyzed. But yeah, that I would have to say that was probably one of the better ones.
Yeah.
But I mean, we had a good time. Every time we went to Walmart, we were both thinking of what we could do.
Valerie, like I'd be on the phone with Valerie, and Mike would be 2 aisles over at Walmart and be yelling, "Hey, do you still need that hemorrhoid cream?"
Yeah. Right out loud. Right out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was good. We had a good time.
I always wanted to go up to one of those store displays where they got like a pyramid of cans stacked up and just jerk out the bottom one. I never did it. I never have, or cereal boxes stacked up to the ceiling or something.
I think you should, Todd.
It would be so much fun.
You should.
You have a store just for that, right?
Yeah.
So you can just go and just get your cart, get one of those riding carts. Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun.
We went to Home Depot the other day, me and Jonah. And when you go to Home Depot, at our Home Depot, they have these, they had 10 carts that had a little car in the front. Like where where you roll the basket, there was a car.
Yeah.
For children to ride in.
And then there was the cart.
Yeah. I hope you didn't try to get in there.
I told Jonah, why don't you get it? I'll push you around. He would not. He's still young. He's afraid of being embarrassed or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have done it. I would have pushed him around.
But so I have that going on.
Hey, Liz.
But good morning, Liz. So it's been, I knew it was coming, but I don't want to go bury my head. I don't want to go, be depressed. I don't want that. And, so remember and think of the good times and, and it's not just because it's the anniversary. I mean, I think of him every day, everything that I do, I kind of think
of Shane. There's Shane. Look.
Yep. There's Shane.
Shane's in the house.
Hey, what up?
But yeah. So
yeah, he would want you to laugh.
Oh yeah.
So hard that you're crying when you think of him.
Yeah. Yep.
Definitely.
So, but you guys, definitely keep Julie and Tina in your thoughts and prayers, and because of their dad dying and so that's a rough thing too, because in that same time frame, my ex-husband passed away, and so it's hard. I don't know. I don't know why it was so, you know.
Well, at first I was like, I was asking, if the girls were okay, but really I should have asked you if you were okay, because that's I mean, even though you don't talk to him or anything really, unless you're, at parties or whatever,
Yeah.
in California or whatever, that's somebody that you were connected to also. So, for a long time. So, definitely have some feelings there, I'm sure.
Sure. But hanging on, just trying to hang in there, and
yeah, Valerie had a little glitch yesterday.
I did.
Oh, yeah, remember with your promoted listing?
Oh yeah, yeah. For some reason, it was like, how you, like, if you end it, and then you have to wait for it to build up. Well, mine wasn't building up; it was just staying at the same number, and I was like, "Well, that ain't right," because
Yeah.
I have 3,500 listings, and it's only saying you can only promote 65, and I was like, "We got a problem." Because as soon as I seen that, I was like, well, I wonder if it scared me. I thought my listings were gone or something. And, but everything was fine. It just, I think it was a glitch. And then eventually it finally let me have the whole thing, and I was able to do it. But That's right, Tom. There was good times mixed in with the bad. Yeah.
So I have 3 things that I have to get out of my eBay room. You have to get super high to do it.
No, you're not. I would not do that.
I'll come in there and be holding it by the tail and call you like I did it.
Calling me. I ain't answering the phone now. And nope, you're just gonna it's just gonna keep on ringing.
I could do it.
You need to get you a neighbor and have them come over and get it.
My neighbors aren't like the same as yours are. I mean, I don't have the same kind of neighbors you do. They're not that neighborly. I mean,
I bet you if you went over
or something, but
I bet you if they went over and if you went over and asked, I bet you would find somebody that could do it. And
there's a dead one in there.
Huh?
He says, does a mouse live in the eBay room? There's a dead one.
Don't live there no more.
No. Nope.
Morning, Beth.
But I think when she mowed yesterday, maybe it scared them inside or something. I don't know.
Instead of an eBay room, you got a mouse mausoleum.
Oh my God.
So a mausoleum.
Mausoleum.
Yeah, Beth says, oh God, are we talking about mice? Adios.
Sorry. Okay, I have a story. So
spill the tea.
So I worked Saturday night, and there was a guy that came in that I'd never seen. And he was in his like 60s, and
he was
So
he was old?
Well, not old, but He was older.
Okay.
And so he come up to the counter and he said, I don't know if is what's her name at the thrift store?
No.
Okay, so I can cuss. So 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 he comes up to the counter and he says, "Can I have some Newports?" And like, do you want Newport menthols? And he said, "I just want Newports." And I said, "Okay, but there's 4 different kinds that we sell. So which kind do you want?" "I just want Newports." And I said, "Okay." And this whole time he's saying effing bitch, whatever, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I was like, you're you're messed up. He was drunk because I could smell it on him. And so he was just cussing me out the whole time, basically. And I was like, okay, well, I guess she's getting menthols. So I went and I grabbed him. I put him on the counter, and he's still effing bitch that, just going off. And I grabbed him and I put him back on the shelf. And I said, you know what? Get the fuck out of the store. I'm not selling anything to you. And he said, well, I had money. He had a roll of money with like hundreds. And he says, I have money, so you have to sell them to me. And I said, I don't have to sell you shit. So you can get out. He walked out, and I know what he did because whenever he walked out, he stood there for a minute. So I know what he did. He thought, oh shit, I'm drunk and I can't drive anywhere else to get cigarettes. So he turned back around, came back in the store, and he walked in and said, I have money. You have to sell me cigarettes. And I said, no, I don't. You need to leave. And he said, you better call the cops because I'm not leaving, which I feel is threatening when people say stuff like that.
Right.
So the guy that does donuts, he was standing there with me. So, and he was looking a little bit pissed. And the guy that, that wanted the cigarettes, he kept like inching closer to the donut guy. And so I grabbed my phone and I went and I stood between him and the donut guy because I was afraid that Scott was going to punch him.
Right.
So, so I called the cops, and 2 minutes later, there was 3 cars that came rolling into the parking lot, and like they walked in, and the guy just freaking shrunk. He was acting big and tough and everything whenever he was, talking to me, but as soon as those police, walked in, they were like, he was like 2 feet tall, So they said, what's going on, sir? And he's like telling them, oh, she won't sell me cigarettes. All I want is a pack of Newports. And she's trying to get me to leave. And I don't know what her problem is or whatever. And the cop goes, well, are you on your way out then? And just pretty much ushered him right out the door. And they went outside, and they did know that he was intoxicated and stuff. But
Right.
they said they almost took him to jail. I talked to one of the officers last night, and he said that they were super close to taking him to jail. They one of the officers did escort him back to the hotel room. So I told him, if I see you out, you're going to get public intoxication. So, and so that was the end of that. But I'm glad that I have good buddies. You know, they heard it was me and they were like, oh, it's Sally. Let's go see what she's up to. So, yeah, it's always a little threatening whenever, you know, you don't know how a person's gonna react.
Right.
And actually, he thought I was going to do something to him because whenever I stood in between him and Scott, he said, "Don't you put your hands on me." And I said, "I'm not going to put my hands on you." But he was afraid I was going to like try to physically escort him out. Like, I ain't freaking stupid.
You need to get you a stun gun.
You hit me and I'll hit you back. That's when I'll hit you back.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it was like total disrespect, you know, disregard for human beings. This guy was awful. And you know, I know of people that come into the store that when they're drunk, they are absolutely awful.
Right.
But then if they're not drunk, they are completely sweet and respectful. I know a guy like that. I seen him this morning. He used to come in all the time and I've thrown his ass out like 3 or 4 times because he was drunk. And now he's sober. And I used to see him sober sometimes, even whenever he would be drinking or whatever. And then he'd come in sober before work or whatever, and he was fine.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's sober and he's not drinking at all. So I'm like super happy for him. And I tell him all the time, you are an asshole when you're drunk. You know that me and you don't get along when you're drunk. He's like, yeah, I know. I kind of remember. But yeah, you just don't know how people are going to react whenever they're drinking or whatever, you know.
Right.
Wow, that is crazy, Mike. Yeah, I'm always pretty careful, and like afterwards, I was outside and I keep a really good view of you know, around the store and stuff like that, my car, you know, stuff like that. I don't want people to retaliate against me, of course, but you know, there's cameras, so I usually, after something like that happens, I'll usually watch the cameras a lot and make sure there's nobody in the parking lot, nobody around the store.
Right.
Yeah, it just brings out the awful in some people, that's for sure. Oh yeah, there's people that are so crazy. No, I know a camera doesn't help after you're dead, but I'm saying, like, if I'm gonna go outside or something, I'm gonna look at cameras before I do that.
Right.
Or, you know, do it while somebody's there.
You just got to be really careful.
Yeah, and there's people that stay across the street during the summertime. That the place across the street is like a condo, and they have like these little mini condominiums, and they're at one time I had 20 people in the store, and they're all from one group.
Wow.
And so I was telling one of the guys, and I've known him for over 7 years. I've known him for like 9 years. And this guy, he's he said, if you ever need anything, we're right across the street and we'll all come. Like there's probably, whenever they come up, there's probably like 30 or 40 of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like a gang or?
They're, no, I mean, they're adults, but they're all related. And then they have their kids.
Just the whole clan of them, huh?
And some of the kids are, up to like 20, 25 years old.
Uh-huh.
And most of them are teenagers or, a little over their 20s.
Mm-hmm.
The youngest is, I think he's 10 now. And I've watched that kid grow up. I see him every summer. His name is Jace.
Okay, so you can't forget that.
Nope.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy, Tom. Yeah, I know. But I'm not allowed to take a gun into the store.
No.
That's,
What if you take a stun gun?
I probably couldn't have that either.
No.
No. So I just got to use wits and words.
Yeah. Yep.
You're the neighbor with 6 sheriffs in your yard.
Yep. Guns drawn. Mike says he was a happy type drunk.
I am too. I'm terribly happy when I'm drunk.
And sick. Half the time you're sick. You can't even drink.
Yeah. I pretty much gave it up. We don't, and you know what? Like the kids don't even drink. Even, when they're playing video games or whatever, they don't even really drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it just doesn't make me feel very good. Hey there, Maggie.
Maggie.
Oh yeah, you don't like, when you're working at a store and stuff, you don't really want to have a gun on you because there's way too many opportunities there to hurt somebody.
Yeah, definitely. Carol says I'm a nice drunk. That's why I stay sober.
Yeah. That makes sense.
She's a lush. Oh God. So, what else happened this weekend?
Selling lots of stuff.
Yeah. I swore I wasn't going to buy anything else, and then I bought a bunch of stuff.
You lied.
Well, there was an estate sale that was close.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and got a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
And then the lady that's the daughter of the old lady said,
Come on over.
Come on over. I got more crap to sell you.
So what you did over there?
I bought a little kiln.
Oh.
Porcelain kiln. I bought some jewelry.
You're too skinny.
Too skinny.
You're too skinny.
I wanted to buy her pocket watches, but she wanted too much for them.
Oh, that sucks.
She wants to sell me stuff, but she wants to sell them to me at her price, which is her right, but I can't make money on.
Right.
her price.
Yeah.
She wanted to sell me $1,500 worth of sterling silver flatware for $2,100. And she was looking at the Amazon single sale price for them, and I was like,
No. You don't even sell on Amazon.
I can't sell them for that price.
No.
And she said, well, I'll split the difference with you on the melt value and the Amazon price. I said, no, I can't do that. I can't. eBay's fees and shipping and taxes at the end of the year on sales, I can't do it.
Yeah.
She was disappointed I didn't buy it for $2,100. You'll be back. You want this? I was like, yeah, I'd like to have it to sell, but
lowers the price.
I told her when the price of silver goes to $50 an ounce, yeah, I'll come by and buy it for $2,100. She said, well, the price of it's going to go up then. I said, well,
What is it right now?
It's like $25.40
Yeah.
Mm.
an ounce. So I was like, she's not like her mother. She just, once she gets an idea of what something's worth in her brain, then she had a gold and diamond ring she wanted to sell me for like $390, and I was like, let me look it up. And I looked it up. I was like, no, can't do it. So you do your research. You haven't looked it up enough. You haven't researched enough. This is worth whatever, like, no. Anyway.
She'll be calling you later.
Yeah. She knows that you resell it, right?
She doesn't, for whatever reason, she doesn't want to sell to our local jeweler. I don't think she likes him very much.
Hmm.
And then she doesn't want to sell on eBay. So I'm like, well, who else are you going to sell this stuff to then if you want to sell it? And I pretty much told her that.
Right.
So she can just hang on to it. Yeah, I carried over like $2,500 to buy stuff.
Wow.
And I only bought $200 worth of stuff.
Oh, wow.
But whatever.
Well,
So Gwen has won a trip in her business
oh, really?
to go to a meetup conference thing. So we're getting on a plane on Wednesday
Oh,
and
nice.
going to Utah.
Nice.
Oh,
So
that's
what's a
fun.
Utah desert?
Mountains, gorges,
Apparently that's where
rocks.
her weight loss business was started,
Oh, okay.
founded or whatever. I think they still have warehouses and stuff there, but
Awesome.
That's
anyway,
fun.
yeah.
Better take an empty suitcase.
How long are you gonna be gone?
Just a couple of days. We'll be back Saturday, I think.
Okay.
Friday or Saturday. It's kind of like jet up there and spend a day or two and jet back.
Yeah. Well, that's fun.
Yeah. I like being other places. I love it. It's interesting, but I don't like getting to other places. I don't like having to come back from other places.
Right.
I wish I could just do the little bewitched blinky blink and be home, Or do the Bewitch, Blinky Blink, and be at another place. I don't like.
I
You
know.
got to pack up all your crap, drive to the airport, park the car, go through security,
Yeah.
sit in an uncomfortable airplane seat for 3 or 4 hours. Once you get there, you got to go to the car rental place. You got to carry all your luggage. You got to.
Now maybe you should go. Maybe you shouldn't go.
No, I like being there.
Stay on home and let her have all the fun. Right? Because it don't sound like you're gonna have no fun at all.
I'm not going to have fun going and coming back. But while I'm there, I'm going
Do you
to
have to pay for this trip?
party like it's 1999 or whatever. What's that song?
Do you have to pay for this trip?
Nope.
Then you should be happy as hell.
Okay.
That's right. You get to travel for free.
Exactly. Free.
Free is free.
Free, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy.
You shaved your head, Mike. What'd you do that for?
Yeah.
He just found a strip that he missed.
Oh gosh.
Look like a psycho.
I hate when that happens.
I like it whenever somebody has just a patch.
Oh god.
like usually on the side or the back of their head, and you're like, I wonder if they know.
Yeah.
They have like a patch of 2-inch hair on the back of their head.
Gosh. Missed a lot. Yeah.
You missed a whole stripe. Like
I usually don't have problems
down the center at least.
on my head. It's on my legs.
Was it like a mohawk at least? It was in the center on top or something, or it just kind of jagged off to one side or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, me too. Me too, Sadie.
So
But I'm the same way about traveling. Like, I hate the traveling day just sucks. You
Yeah.
know. But I'd much rather fly on a plane than drive. I just want to get there. I don't want to sit in a car for 20 hours and drive and drive and drive and drive. I just want to get there. So it's a trade-off, but you know, I can do it.
yeah. So one of my sales that I sold this weekend comes from that jewelry that I got from my landlord,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a 14 karat gold chain, and I ended up selling it on eBay for $88.
You sold it at Poshmark.
Well, for $100 on Poshmark. I sold it for $100, but Poshmark will keep everything except $88.
Right.
So
Mike should have gotten his coffee at Walmart. He would have fit right in. Funny hair.
he would have fit right in, like with the people at Walmart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a great sale, Sally.
Yeah, I was super happy about it. And then I did sell this piece, these pieces, and They just sold for what was it, 10, I think. But they haven't paid for this yet. And then
Well, the good thing about having your jewelry close by is you don't have to go in the eBay room to get it, right?
right.
But you are going to have to go in there.
I know, and it's like in the way. So
You know what you need to do is you need to get a box and you need to have the opening of the box. Like you need to have the box on its side. Then you need to point the opening away from you, but towards the mouse. And then you need to sweep it into the box. You're going to have to do that.
I don't want to do it.
What time does Jonah get home?
Don't you have one of those pole grabber things like
2 or
for
3.
digging in dumpsters?
Yeah, do you have like a grabber?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be able to use that. I'm telling you, I think of all kinds of crazy ways. But the best thing that works for me is those dang pooper scooper thingies. Those things work like magic for me picking up mice.
Why can't you just put on some surgical gloves and just pick up the little...
No, that is not going to happen. Ever. No.
Nope.
You're protected. I mean, you got the little glovey deal
Nope.
on there.
No.
You can just pull the glove off right around the mouse, and there you go.
Oh, God. No, that's not going to happen ever.
Nope.
No. Me and Sally, I don't know. We have an issue with that. I could not even fathom. I'm more afraid of a dead mouse than a live mouse. I mean, I don't like them live either, but
I don't want them live either.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna that would not happen with me. Yeah. Just get a glove. You're fine. No.
I want something to block my whole body.
You know what helps though is if you're not looking at it. Like if you know the vicinity of it, then you can kind of see it like out of your peripheral vision, but you're not directly looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can just sweep it into the box. But seeing it is like the worst. But once it's in the box, then you can, then you can get it outside.
I'm still scared of it, Tom, even if it's got a towel over it. And I don't want to get that close to it.
Yeah.
Throw a towel over it.
Oh.
Hazmat suit.
Get you one of those crime scene bomb disposal robots to go in there.
And it just like sucks the whole trap and the mouse and everything up in it.
Opens the trap and gets the mouse out.
I mean, snakes and spiders, yeah. I'd rather see a snake and a spider than a mouse. Snakes make me feel brave. Like if I would see a snake, I would try to kill it or try to get it to go away.
Won't your dogs go in there and start chewing on it?
No. My dogs wouldn't do anything. My dogs are scared of everything. I need a tough cat is what I need probably.
Mr. Staten says, Green Mile and get a thread spool, Sally.
I
Mr.
can't hardly even watch that.
Mr. What's his name? Mr. Giggles? Mr.
Jenny killed a rat one time and brought it in through the dog door. I said, Jenny, what are you doing? I don't care if you kill the rat, just don't bring it in here.
Dang it.
Jingle.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Jingle?
Mr. Jingles, yeah. That's
Is
it.
that right?
Mr. Jingles. That's right. You win, Mr. Sadie. You win today.
Well, I said it.
Well, he wrote it.
Oh.
50-50. There you go. But yeah, you're gonna have to figure some way to get in there, or wait for Jonah to get home from work, and then you can go do it. If you didn't have Jonah there to do it for you, you'd be screwed.
I know.
You just have to move out.
I know. That's what I said, Hank. I'm going to have to get really stoned. She said I have to step outside myself. That's what I'm thinking. I told Valerie, I got to get really high, and then maybe I can get that mouse out.
Have an out-of-body experience getting rid of a mouse. Anyway,
Yeah.
I want to see the video.
Oh, Sally's gonna have to do a video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like mine.
Mm-hmm.
There's absolutely no way that I could video that.
Why?
It would be so bad.
It's kind of crazy though when you watch it back, when you actually watch it, and it's like, how could somebody be so terrified?
It's so freaking stupid.
It's not even live, so it's not even going to jump at you. It's dead.
No, it's going.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Jonah can hold the camera. Oh.
I don't know. But
my hearing aid line is going. It's like digging into my ear.
uh-oh. Yeah. Carol says, FYI, there is never just one mouse.
I love Carol. Yeah, sure.
They come in pairs and families.
Yuck.
We don't want to think about that. But it's 9:00. Get moving, get some stuff done today. Get some listing done. And I got to do a little packing still.
Are you,
Huh?
what was I going to say?
I don't know.
I lost it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happy long time.
It's gone now.
So 1 minute it's there, and the next thing it's gone like a fart in the wind. And sometimes it'll come back, but most times it's just gone. So, all right, guys, we'll see you. Well, I won't see you tomorrow.
Oh, going to the
sale.
bag sale.
Bag sale tomorrow. So
Oh,
I'll see you
I don't
tomorrow.
guess I'll see you until next Monday.
I
'Cause
know.
if you're not doing a show tomorrow, and I'm leaving on Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Have a good trip.
Been
Yeah.
nice knowing y'all.
Yeah.
I'll try to get some video. Here we are at the conference.
Oh my gosh.
Here we are at a.
It'll be a slideshow.
Maybe I'll actually go to a thrift store while I'm there.
Oh,
Gwen will be in a meeting, and I'll take the rent car and go
yeah.
go buy a refrigerator or something. Try to bring it back on the airplane.
Yeah, there you go.
What do you mean I can't bring this in the loading area?
Mm.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
don't pack many clothes and bring back a bunch of crap.
Carol says, I wonder if you'll be near Dwayne.
I don't know. What part of does he live close to Salt Lake City? Everybody lives close to Salt Lake City because there isn't anywhere else in Utah to live.
I have no idea. Might want to find out.
Yeah, I'll send him a message. Hey, I'm going to be in Utah.
Yeah.
Cole.
All right. We'll see y'all on Wednesday. Sally, are you going to try and do something tomorrow or no?
I might not.
Maybe not. So, either way, we'll see you on Wednesday.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.